Okay, you could give your quiet attention to these fabulous foreigners.
Hello. Hi. How are you, everyone? Are you all having fun?
Yeah.
Well, I'm Dusa. Mainly, I come from Tunisia. And I'm very passionate about bringing awareness of our human rights to every single person in this world, so we all can actually live together in peace, of course. What I think is the 30 human rights pays tribute to all those pioneers, both men and women, who actually worked hard to put them all together. So as youngest generations would strive even further than the preceding ones. And I believe personally that with education, which is stated in Article 26, we can actually realize their dream and actually strive further than the preceding generations and realize our dreams and bring up very peaceful words where we can all show our talents and do whatever we like and express ourselves, of course. And I want to tell you guys that this is kind of A's and Q's. You can, if you have a question, you can ask it later on when we finish. So think about a question you would like to ask it to us. And yeah, I'm Dusa.
Hey everybody, my name is Ali Haddad and I'm from Lebanon. That's, if you don't know, it's in the Middle East. Like if you go up from Israel, it's right there. And the human right I'm most passionate about is the freedom of speech or freedom of expression, because it's used largely in my country. It is really important to me because it allows you to express whatever you're thinking about. It allows us to go down and protest whatever our government is not doing right for us. And in my opinion, that's the greatest right ever. Thanks.
Hello everyone, my name is Polina. I'm from Kazakhstan, and I'm not quite exchange student, but I was, so anyway, yeah, I'm alumni. So anyway, I'm from Kazakhstan, and I can tell that for me one of the most precious human rights in relation to my country is the right of the nationality. Because I see that in many countries, like in my country, we have two main nationalities, Russians and Kazakhs. And I see that in many countries of multiple nationalities, some nationalities are discriminated. And for me, this right is really important because in my country, we live totally peacefully, Kazakhs and Russian, and I just see I wish that attitudes of my nation, attitude of my people were a little more spread around, so people would not discriminate like other people just based on nationality of each other. Well, that's it. If you have any questions about Kazakhstan, you guys are welcome to ask.
Hello everybody. I'm David, and I'm a German exchange student. First of all, I want to say that it's really great to see so many people here in this room, and that so many people have come to talk about human rights, because they are so important, because if we didn't have them, our lives would be so horrible, and it's just important to value them and that we remember them. Well, as I already said, I'm a German exchange student, and I live with my family in Gummersbach. That's a small town near Cologne and Düsseldorf. And I don't know whether you know a little bit about German geography, but it's in the west of Germany. Well, I live in a very nice house with a big backyard with my parents and my older sister. And they have a very, very nice life, because the Germans are very, very nice to all the people, and they're very tolerant. And obviously, I'm not German because I'm Asian. That's because, that's because my parents came from China many years ago, and they came to Germany because Germany was a better country to live in and a better country for a family. And the Germans are very welcoming people, and they are very nice. But we all know that this wasn't always like this in Germany, because only a little bit more than 60 years ago, Adolf Hitler and the Nazi Party were ruling Germany in a dictatorship. And there were, Adolf Hitler had this very terrible belief that only Germans were worth living. He thought that all the other people who weren't of German ancestry didn't deserve to live, and that they were inferior. And he arrested all these people who were different, who had different skin color, different beliefs, different opinions, and he brought them into concentration camps and killed them all, or made them do slave labor until they died. And that's very, very terrible, and it's against human rights, against all our human rights. And the one I picked today to talk to you about is the human right number 1, and that's that all human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights, and that they're endowed with reason and conscience, and should act towards one another in the spirit of brotherhood. What that's saying is that all the people are equal, that all the people have the same rights, and that all the people should try to live in peace and in brotherhood. And that, yeah. Hitler didn't believe in that at all. He said Germans were the only people who deserve to live just because of the way they look. And that's a terrible, wrong belief. And luckily the Allies were able to stop Hitler, and they established a new government in Germany that is democratic and that values human lives and human rights, and has a new constitution that protects the human rights too, and that's something the Germans will always be thankful for.
Hello, my name is Michel, I'm from Poland, and I'm going to talk about copyright. It's one for the human rights, right?
Tell the truth, man!
Seriously. Back in my country, no one cares about that, right?
Hey everybody, my name is Roland and I'm from Germany. I think it's awesome that you guys all came here today and that you do care about human rights. And the human right I'm most passionate about is that everyone has the right to live, liberty and security of person. Because I think every person has the right to live their life in their own way, and that nobody has the right to take possession of your body. That's it. Thank you.
Hey. My name is Osama. I'm from a country called Pakistan. Anyone heard of that? Raise your hands if you know. Wow. Wow, okay. Well, it's a country right next to India, out there in Asia, and it's primarily Muslim. Me, myself, I really did not know about the human rights much before, I got into all this. And I knew it was there, it existed, it was even part of our constitution, but I didn't really know what the human rights were. And it's very true. I mean, there's no human being that does not deserve to have these human rights. No one, these are very inalienable. To me, the most important one is that wherever you are, the human rights exist. In my country, there are certain people who kind of violate that a lot. And me, I feel like to go back and stop that. But that's it. I really think that every country, every person in this world should have these human rights. They're very, very important.